Hello, all my lovely neighborhood boosters. I wanted to share this page that I've created that's going to make it very, very easy for you to identify things that you want to share on Nextdoor, on Facebook, with your lists, and to get all that goodwill that's going to come from being the neighborhood booster for your neighborhood. So fundamentally, what you're going to do is you're going to come here, you're going to select your neighborhood. Let's just say Wellington. Actually, let's do Waynewood, and you're going to say my neighbors, and then you're going to identify what you want to share. So let's just share the fact that you are the neighborhood booster. So what you do is it says, I wanted to share this with all my neighbors in Waynewood. I love Waynewood so much that I became the neighborhood booster for the neighborhood on Fort Hunt University. That means there are now a bunch of activities and programs that are available to all of our Waynewood neighbors, especially young people, for free. You can learn more and register at this link. And so what this will do is it will customize the link with the program that you're promoting as well as your neighborhood. And if you want to promote outside of the neighborhood, you're going to also be able to type in your email here and it will grab your ID so that when somebody clicks on the link, the customized link, it'll sort of pre-populate the coupon code and you'll be able to tell who has registered and what have you. So all you then have to do is click here and you can copy this and share it. And what I'm going to try to do here is customize some of these so that we can do events, press releases, posts on LinkedIn, posts on Nextdoor, etc. But that should be a fairly good start. And so right now, if you haven't already, hopefully you've taken a look at your who's who. I'm sorry, you've taken a look at your neighborhood booster page, but this is for Waynewood. And this is the community networking directory for your neighborhood. And what's cool about this is that you can probably right now share this link with your neighbors that you know who either have businesses or who are likely to be interested in networking, and they can go here and add themselves, identify their business, their neighborhood, and then also identify what their connection is with the neighborhood, right? Like they're probably a neighbor or resident. And so then they'll be added to this directory, and the goal will be for you to for this to grow, because then now everybody who's in this directory, if I click on Lisa, so then I see her profile. If I click on Sean, I see his profile. So what's going to happen there is that more people are going to know that you're the neighborhood booster. This is also something you could share on Nextdoor or what have you. One of the cool things about this, though, then what it does is it takes me to the neighborhood profile. And what here you're going to be able to have is all the different pillars, the different community organizations in your neighborhood. And each one of those has their own community networking directory. So what's cool about that is that you can share with the church, you can share with the PTA this directory that you're providing to them for free, and they can share it with their parents and their members and etc. and just start to help connect the community. But all of it, of course, is coming back to you as the neighborhood booster. You've probably already looked at this page. This is where when I go to this directory, and now when I click back, because I came from the Waynewood page, it takes me back to your page. So that's really where we want people to go. We want you to share the Waynewood page, the Wellington page, the Stratford Landing page on Nextdoor, Facebook, etc. But one of the cool things about this, as I said, is that there's no reason, if you imagine that this was the Waynewood Elementary PTA page, there's no reason that this couldn't be a little bit of a fundraiser for them. To, for instance, say, hey, we could put the Waynewood, a donation for the PTA and say, donate to the PTA and you get a flag on this directory that says that you were a donor, right? So a great way for them to do easy fundraising, all sort of brought to you by your neighborhood booster. So that's just something to be aware of. Going back, though, to our marketing page, all of the language that you're going to need should be here, and you can modify it. And here's the big thing, guys. If there's something that you want, if there's something you think would be valuable, or there's something that I'm doing where you're like, well, I'd love to have that be kind of folded into what we're doing in the neighborhood, just let me know, because I'm going to just be rolling things out here. And my goal is to give you something to post every day if you want to. you're not going to fatigue Nextdoor or fatigue Facebook by sharing good stuff with them. So this is just a way for you to be providing good stuff that all sort of edifies and reminds them of the awesome things that you're doing in the community. All right. So there will be a link on this video that shows you how to get here. Let me know your feedback. I'm going to do everything I can to make it easy for you to share these things. And then, of course, to support the people who are using it. One little anecdote, I shared something because I can share in Holland Hall, and I shared that Leslie Atkinson was a sponsor of this memory workshop, and I got posts immediately. Thank you so much, Leslie, and I shared those with Leslie, and they posted on Nextdoor, and that's a great thing to be happening organically because of something good that you're doing.